Hi guys, Matthew Lippert back here. Got a new video. This is the first video I've shot in the new house since we moved a month ago. So I've got a pot boiling here, or starting to boil with water. I'm going to make it's basically a turkey casserole made with some leftover turkey. I smoked a turkey over the Thanksgiving holiday, so if I'm going to make a casserole with leftover turkey, I guess I need leftover turkey. So anyway, we got some leftover turkey. So do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, will you, and that bell icon. That way you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And feel free to share this video. And if you decide to make this dinner, put me a comment in here. Send me a message. Let me know what you think and how you like it. And we'll kind of go from there. But I got some water here, going to boiling. I'm going to add some salt to this water. I always salt my water. I remember I go all the way back to when I was in high school. In science class, I did a science experiment, and water does boil quicker when it's salted. It may not be a lot quicker, but it does boil quicker. So I always salt my water. Some people do for taste. My taste isn't that sensitive, but I'm going to put 1.5 pounds of spaghetti in here, and we'll get that cooking, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back here with this Turkey Tetrazzini. Maybe you've never heard of this Turkey Tetrazzini. Well, me neither until I decided to make this, so I'm going to give it a go. And I've got a pot on here, and I put it on about medium heat. Going to put in my butter. There's, I think, 3 tablespoons here. I'll put the recipe in the description with all the right amounts in case I forget all the amounts. Then you get my stuff here. Still trying to get organized. As this begins to melt here, this butter begins to melt, I'm going to toss in 2 cloves of garlic diced. Let them cook around for just a few minutes, get all the butter melted. Let those cook for a couple of minutes, and then I'll be back and we'll add some more stuff. Okay, I've got this sauteing in here for a few minutes. I've got a pound of quartered mushrooms I'm going to throw in here. Stir these things around a little bit. And then I've got a half a cup of olive oil. You can saute your garlic and mushrooms with whatever you want. I'm just choosing the garlic or the olive oil, but I got 2 cloves of garlic here. They were big cloves. That looked like more than 2 cloves, but they were some big cloves. So if you got if your cloves happen to be smaller, then you might want to add 4, but I decided with the size of those 2, I was just going to do 2. And I'm going to saute these for a few minutes, and then we'll be back. All right, these have been sauteing here, cooking here for a few minutes. So I'm going to sprinkle in flour. I think it's a 1/3 cup. Again, I'll have all the full ingredient list in the description below. I'm just going to stir in this flour, and then get all that stirred around in here. And then I'm going to add in some chicken stock, or chicken broth, chicken stock, whichever you choose. I'm going to do 4 cups of this. That goofy little thing there does not want to, well, it kind of wants to restrict the flow. God, I hate those little tabs like that. There's 1. Little tabs are very annoying. Glug, 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 glug. There's 2. I have to count or I lose track. There's 3. There's 4. Now I'm going to stir this around for a while. Let this cook in here for another few minutes and let this thicken up a little bit, and then we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I reduced this mixture with the mushrooms and the chicken stock down to medium low. I'm going to add a 8-ounce package of cream cheese. I cut it into some smaller pieces so it hopefully will melt a little bit quicker. It's kind of coming off in one clump, but let that kind of melt. And if it doesn't completely melt here, that's okay. It's going to be in the oven for a little while, so it's not going to be a big deal. Then I've got, as that begins to melt, I'm going to add 3 cups of leftover turkey. I cut it up into not real small pieces, but not big pieces either. So more of a bite-sized piece. Now I'm going to add, I've got a 1.5 cups of frozen peas. I've got 4 pieces of bacon chopped up. Everything's better with bacon. I have a cup of shredded Monterey Jack and a cup of shredded Parmesan. I'm going to stir this in, let all this kind of melt together here for a little bit. Oh, I also have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Got a little bit of salt for good measure. I'm going to let this kind of cook together here for a little bit, and then we'll be back to put it all together. Okay, I've got my mixture here. I've got my cooked spaghetti noodles here. I'm going to dump all of this in with the spaghetti noodles. Try not to make too much of a mess. Alright. And to mix everything together, and then I'm going to throw it in this pan and stick it in the oven. Making new dishes is always an adventure. Alright, now the adventure is going to be trying not to make too much of a mess when I transfer this into here. Have to get all that goodness out of there. This is going to be enough for days. Wow. Filled that pan right up, didn't it? Now, I've got about a cup of panko breadcrumbs. I'm going to sprinkle over the top of it. This is actually covering better than I thought it would. I thought I was going to need more than this, but I think that's going to be okay. Now it's going to go in the oven for about 20 minutes. We'll be back when it's done. I want to thank you for watching that video. That turkey tetrazzini was absolutely off the hook. It was everything that I thought it would be. I saw this on like I said earlier, on Beat Bobby Flay a few weeks ago, and man, it just sounded and looked like a great recipe. So I did some little bit of research and found out what it was and just kind of made it my own. The description, all the ingredients recipe will be in the description below. And give this thing a whirl, make it your own. Let me know what you think of it. I look forward to hearing the comments and seeing the comments down below, and because I'm telling you what, this is comfort food at its finest. And don't forget, smash that like button and that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video, every time I drop new content. You stay up to date, and feel free to share these videos, and feel free to use them. I look forward to the comments. Until next time, have a great day.